This is only the 4th time in our history that we've used this wood for the back and sides, but you'll have to wait and stick around to hear about what that is. Let's talk about the Winter 2025 Signature Series here at Kanileʻa Ukulele and Guitar. We love telling stories with our ukulele, and we love bringing our Hawaiian culture and sharing it with the world through ukulele. This one is our signature series for the winter time of 2025, and the idea and plan was to design, build, share, market, and eventually sell it as an available ukulele. But during one of our conversations with a longtime Kanileʻa Ohana client member, the story of the Oia Lehwa signature series came up, and it was reserved before we even started production. But this is such a special instrument that we couldn't help but share it to document history being made here at Kanileʻa. The Oia Lehwa, as depicted on the headstock and down the fretboard. Oia Lehwa is a native Hawaiian endemic species, meaning it's found only here in the islands of Hawaii. It's a slow-growing tree, a very big, a very stout tree, known for its resilience and its regeneration. The ʻŌhiʻa is typically the first species to begin growth in a newly formed lava field. So after a volcanic eruption, when the lava has cooled and dried, ʻŌhiʻa is the first species to begin growing again, showing its resilience and its ability to fight through hard times. We worked with Craig Lavin to depict the blossoms in their 3 main colors. We've got the yellow lehua on the headstock, or mamo lehua, and then the red lehua, or apapane lehua, and then we've got one orange lehua, or akepa lehua. Now, the colors that I referenced may not be the typical that you may be used to hearing, but our kumu taught us to reference the colors similar to the birds that are found in the forest where ʻŌhiʻa is found. So apapane is a red bird, mamo is a yellow bird, and akepa is an orange bird. And the reason that there's only one akepa lehua is because of the orange or akepa lehua's true rarity in nature. Red is pretty common when the blossoms are blooming. Red is pretty much what you're seeing all the time. There's some yellows here and there, but it's very rare and special to find an orange or akepa lehua. What's interesting too about the ʻŌhiʻa blossoms is their color. Most endemic species are pretty muted and don't have vibrant colors like this. So on an endemic forest as the background, these blossoms really stand out against the greenery of the forest. So we love being able to depict that against the ebony headplate and fretboard here. Now, Craig Lavin did all of these ʻŌhiʻa, and we'll get some close-ups of this, but all of these stems are hand cut and hand inlaid. These ones on the headstock especially are quite intense. Now, being able to tell the story of the ʻŌhiʻa blossom through ukulele is special. How the tree got its name or how the tree was created is a different story that we're not going to touch on here, but it's a beautiful and interesting story, and I would suggest you check that out somewhere else on YouTube. We're not historians in terms of that, we are ukulele builders. To tie the entire story together in terms of a full ukulele, we paired curly Sequoia Redwood for the soundboard. We've got Hawaiian koa trimmed for the bindings, the rosette, and the side soundboard trim. And then to really go over the top, we did the tree quilted mahogany back and sides. Now, we're not going to dive into the history of the tree, just like we're not going to dive into the history of ʻŌhiʻa, but I can tell you briefly that the tree is what it's known as around the world, is a Honduran mahogany tree that was discovered fallen in the 1960s. In that time period, there were not enough big machinery to pull such a large tree out of the forest that it had to wait until a machine big enough could come in and harvest it and begin using it. And nowadays, it is extremely rare and one of the most sought after woods for instrument building, and I'm sure other crafts as well. Trimmed in pāua abalone purfling for the back, the front, and even for the rosette around the D-shaped sound hole. This instrument has true reduction, a koa bevel, and a koa armrest as well. Being able to build instruments like this remind us why we do what we do. To share our culture, to share music, to be given the honor to work with such beautiful pieces of wood like this redwood and the tree back inside. And we love bringing ideas to life and telling that through building and through music. If you want to commission a custom build similar to this or of any kind, give us a call or an email. We love bringing ideas to life. Keep an eye out on our website or some of our dealers for instruments to come up like this. Now let's take a listen to this stunning tenor, curly redwood soundboard, tree back inside, Oia Lehwa signature series.